呀，怎么在动啊？剪刀石头布，剪刀石头布。
In this video, I have highlighted the top 10 best high school college dramas you should watch. College dramas are very funny, romance, and more interesting dramas to me, so I choose this drama to create this video. All dramas have the highest ratings from users and they are fresh and recently released. If you are interested in college dramas, this is the video for you. Before we begin, it is super easy to get notified when I upload a new video. Just press bell right in the middle of my video and I'll never miss you. Here is the number 10. Accidentally in Love. Chen Qingqing, the heiress of a rich family, desperately wants to avoid an arranged marriage and find love on her own terms. On her wedding day, she flees town and heads out to enroll in the same college where her parents studied, hoping to find out more about their deaths. In an effort to hide her true identity, she changes her appearance and begins to blend in with her classmates. Her school desk mate turns out to be the famous singer, C2 Foam, with whom she's already had multiple run-ins. They start off on the wrong foot, quarreling constantly and causing each other grief. But could there be more between them? Thus starts Qing Qing's quest for answers about her parents' death and a chance at real love. Number 9. Meteor Garden. An ordinary girl is admitted to the most prestigious school in the country where she encounters F4, an exclusive group comprised of the 4 wealthiest and handsomest boys in the school, Dao Mingxi, Hua Zilei, Shi Men, and Meizhua. Shan Kai is an 18-year-old girl from a family that's barely able to make ends meet. Due to a turn of events, she gets accepted into a school that only accepts the upper-class elites. She immediately clashes with her classmates, especially Dao Mingxi, who is spoiled, arrogant and a bully. She remains defiant even after becoming a target of a series of pranks intended to torment her, and just when she's about to give up, Hua Zilei always seems to show up to lend her a helping hand.
你是不是有事瞒着我呀？
看手吧。
Number 8. The Love Equations. Adorable and bubbly, Zhou Xiao is a favorite among her peers. A university literature student with a penchant for detective novels, she spends her days lost in the pages of her favorite mysteries, always eager to find out what happens next. With such a devoted love of such stories, it comes as no surprise when she finds herself falling for one of the university's forensic science majors. A seriously dedicated student in the forensic science department, Zhaofan Zhou has little time for anyone or anything other than his studies. Cold and detached, he is the last person anyone would ever expect would fall in love with.
姐姐脖子吧，这两天不太舒服。
Number 7. A Little Thing Called First Love. The story of an ordinary girl who falls head over heels for the most popular guy in school. Xia Miao Miao is a shy, artistic student who develops a crush on a handsome, talented senior in her school and embarks on a journey of self-discovery through college. Because of Liang Yunyan, Xia Miao Miao decides to make a change. Through the help of her friends, she starts to learn about fashion, joins school clubs, and studies hard to raise her grades, her ordinary life becoming more colorful by the day. Number 6. When We Were Young. A nostalgic story that revolves around high school students during the year 1996. While chasing down a bike thief during the summer, she gets injured by a lab explosion that renders her unable to compete in a long-distance run. When school opens, she realizes that the culprit behind her misfortune has transferred to her class and has even taken her position as class president. He is Hua Biao, a hot-blooded, rash and gifted genius of the science department. Hua Biao's arrival immediately puts his classmates on guard and he must prove himself to be accepted by the class. Later on, they go through lots of ups and downs in life. Number 5. A Love So Beautiful. It starts off with high school classmates Chen Xiaoxi and Jiang Chen, who are also neighbors. Xiaoxi, a cheerful girl who doesn't study much, is expressive about her admiration towards Jiang Chen, the popular guy known for his looks and high grades. Together with their fellow classmates the funny Lu Yang, athletic but loyal Jing Xiao, and cool swimming team member Wu Bo Song, they embark on high school life to university until their adult life.
肖师兄，好巧啊！
不巧，我在等你。
Number 4. Love 020. Xiao Nai is a gaming expert who, courtesy of his basketball skills, academic excellence, swimming talent and game company presidency, also happens to be the most popular student on campus. When he first comes across the gorgeous computer science major Bai Weiwei, the infinitely talented wunderkind immediately falls in love. But it's not Weiwei's looks that he notices. It's the ridiculous mastery with which she is commanding her guild and owning everyone in an online multiplayer game that makes her impossible to forget. Now, Xiao Nai must use his skills both in real life and online to capture the adorable but dorky Weiwei's heart. But does their love have the XP to succeed, or will this relationship never level up?
祝日快乐，我老婆5点下班。
Number 3. Le coup de foudre. Zhao Qiaoyi and Yan Mo may have been high school classmates, but the only thing they had in common was the desk they shared in class. One a top student, the other failing miserably. These two couldn't have been more different, and yet, it doesn't take long for a strong bond to form between them. Promising to study abroad together after high school, this unlikely pair seems to have the world before them. But when an unexpected family emergency forces Qiao Yi to back out on their plans, the two drift apart and eventually lose touch. 4 years later, the long-lost friends are reunited and old flames are quickly rekindled. Finally willing to accept her feelings for Yan Mo, Qiao Yi moves to the city, determined to pick things up where they left off all those years ago. But with Yan Mo already in a relationship, Qiao Yi's love seems destined to fail. But is it really? Number 2. Skate into Love. A nostalgic story that revolves around high school students during the year 1996. While chasing down a bike thief during the summer, she gets injured by a lab explosion that renders her unable to compete in a long-distance run. When school opens, she realizes that the culprit behind her misfortune has transferred to her class and has even taken her position as class president. He is Hua Biao, a hot-blooded, rash and gifted genius of the science department. Hua Biao's arrival immediately puts his classmates on guard, and he must prove himself to be accepted by the class. Later on, they go through lots of ups and downs in life. The last one, Put Your Head on My Shoulder. On the cusp of graduation, an accounting major searching for her career winds up living with a genius physics student who shakes up her daily routine. Situ Mo is a graduating student. As someone who got used to having her whole life planned out for her, she is at a loss about her future and can't find the courage to make a decision for herself. Because the school districts have merged, physics major Gu Wei barges into her life. They clash repeatedly without noticing that they are slowly walking into each other's hearts. To their surprise, they accidentally end up having to live together. If you are searching for college dramas, you should watch this video. Then you can get an idea for which dramas are best. Then keep subscribing to my channel. Watch the latest videos. Have a nice day, everyone.